entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Welcome to the downtown studios of Cranford, New Jersey. You're down at the Commissioner's Cove. Alongside of me, I got a special guest. Mr. Show Me Your Titties has decided to show up to the Commissioner's Cove and pay the commissioner a visit on this special night. And I am the commissioner, Ricky Let Me Down. Thank you for showing up tonight.
Howdy. I don't think you introduced me properly.
I think I did.
I have won 2 titles. I am not the defending champ, but I did go back to back. This is not our year, but let everybody know.
All right, that's fair. This is, if you guys don't know, Show Me Your Titties is a 2-time champion, back to back. He doesn't have his rings today. He left them at home. He disrespected the rings. Yes. All right, I do know. Is it true? I have a question real quick. Now that you're on film or on camera, and I want to put you, you don't know any questions I'm going to ask. So, fair. Is it true that you disrespected the belt and just left it in your closet for about 2 years? Is that true?
That is not true. It was left in my back seat for 2 years. I thought the tints could protect it.
Disrespectful. Don't you ever disrespect the belt ever again in your life. Listen, I brought you on the show tonight. Again, I appreciate you coming out to the Commissioner's Cove. I really do appreciate everything. I appreciate your skills as the owner for the last couple of years. However, we're going to talk about 2023. All right, 2023 has not been a good year for you. Yeah. So I do want to ask you a question. What made you, because everyone wants to know, we've been talking about you for a couple of weeks now, 13 weeks, all right, since week number 5. What made you decide to pull the trigger and sell your team?
If you're not first, you last. And I wasn't going to be first, so.
But how do you know that? How do you know that at week 5? After week 5, you decide to sell your team.
You know, you got to sell when the price is right. And we were 1-4. And there's certain things you don't turn down, like first-round picks.
All right, that's fair.
Trade deadline's next week, so if anybody wants to send more picks, I'm open for one more.
All right, that's fair. That's right. All right, Bob Barker. All right, the price is right. I got it. All right, that's good. That's good. So let me ask you, what do you think about the podcast? How do you think about every week's episodes? We talk about you numerous times. I know you've had an interview with me in the past. However, now you have everyone out here in the fantasy world seeing the face and putting a name to the face now.
I like this. I want to.
What do you? Oh, you want the robe? Okay.
This is how I should have came out. You know what it is. Yeah, I'm coming back next year.
All right, you're restocking and retooling, just like 13th Legion said. It's a retooling year for you.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's right.
Right, you're a man of many words. I've noticed that. Right. Do you want to say anything to the owners out there for our league?
Next year, I need you guys to be better. I traded away my whole team, and I'm still participating in every game, and all the scores are still close.
Speaking about games being close, last week you took it to El Nino.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the final play.
I have his card. I don't know if you remember, a couple years ago he went to the championship and he lost. He should have just split the money. So hopefully I just play him every game for the rest of the season and I'll be undefeated.
Oh, whoa. Those are big words right there, my friend. Those are big words. You got to calm down. Don't get saucy live on the podcast. Don't get swole.
Pull up. You know what Cranford Studios is.
Don't get swole up in here, all right? Calm down. All right? You've been a little deflated this year. I understand you won 2 championships, but you know what? Just like they said, you're only good as your last victory. That's why I've been here for many years.
Not in this league.
I hear you. So, what are your plans going forward? What's your draft strategy next year? What do you think?
Okay, so first,
there's gonna be a lot of players out there.
We're still trying to trade away a couple more players, get one more pick since that's all we're allowed. Since we make rules to lessen my strategies. Mm-hmm. So with hopefully a couple early round picks, I'll have a keeper that's presentable. Mm-hmm. And then that's it. Three first round picks. After that, it's waiver wire like every other person.
All right. Listen, I know you've been a non-proponent of the waiver wire selection process we've had in years past, but you, my friend, have been the first pick of the waiver wire all year since week 5. So you benefited from the same system which you didn't like when you were last. Now, when you were first place. Now, that being said, for about 5 weeks now or so, I haven't had a top 3 waiver wire pick at all.
It's frustrating.
It's not frustrating me because what I do is I kind of do my research before they hit the waiver wire. So if I miss on something, guess what? Shame on me.
Yeah, well, before you guys implemented the rule about draft picks, this would have been perfect because I'll just pick up the best one and trade him for 7 every day.
Yeah, but you know what? It takes an owner to actually trade him for a 7, right? And it's been. Granted, I was one of the owners that did trade a number 1 pick for Kelsey after week number 5. I felt as though it was time to make a move because other people were eyeing him. I think it paid dividends at the time. He needs to step up his game a little bit for me. You know, I'm getting a little nervous. I think it's gonna snow on tomorrow's game. I hope not, but if they do, short dump off pass to Kelsey. You know, hopefully I get that W. You know, and then and Raider Nation needs to lose, and then we'll move on from there.
Yes, it'd be very unfortunate to trade away picks and not make the playoffs. So
Yeah, big time.
best of luck.
Best of luck. That's those are the words you're gonna say. Best of luck.
Best of luck.
Listen, Show Me T, you know what? I wanted to come on and I wanted to show the owners out there in our league, you know, that you do have a sense of humor, that you're not just cutthroat, that you're not all about selling your team. A lot of people are saying that they feel as though you sold a little early. Did you feel as though in your heart you sold? I know I asked you this question beforehand. Do you feel as though you sold it a little too early? That maybe just a little bit, that maybe you should have stuck with your team? Do you feel that way? Just a little bit. And be honest.
I mean, I still check the stats to see where all my players do score. I probably would have won a couple more games if I kept them.
You think you would have been in a playoff race?
No.
At all?
Maybe 7th, 6th, trying to fight in. But then what? To lose to a juggernaut and then still get the 7th pick in the next year draft? I'm okay. I'll see you guys at the toilet bowl.
Speaking about the toilet bowl, do you feel as though you restocked in the toilet bowl to make a run at the toilet bowl?
I think so. I think we're presentable. I mean, I've been playing the top ranked teams the last couple weeks, and we're only 10 points away. So anybody else who's in 8th to 12th place or whatever it is, good luck.
All right. So if you do win the toilet bowl,
Oh, yeah.
hear me out now. If you do win the toilet bowl, is it safe to say you're going with the first pick of the draft of next year? Is that safe?
Absolutely.
And is it safe to say that we all know who you're going to choose? Is that Mr. McCaffrey?
Yes.
So we all know. You heard it right here live.
Yes.
All right, live on the at the podcast of at Commission 2013. I'm listening. You got something to say? I'm listening.
I have Butt Fumble's first pick.
Okay.
As well as your first pick.
Yes, it is.
So, I'm hoping you guys go 1 and 2, so you guys get the last choices of where to pick, so I could just have your picks.
I mean, you're gonna have our picks regardless. What do you mean? I don't understand.
No, because I want you guys to have the last option to choose where you wanted to go in the first
Okay,
round.
I mean, it is what it is. I made that decision in week 5 to make that move. I understand I'm not going to have a first round pick next year, and I'm just going to have to draft and then work the waiver and maybe some trades next year.
Yes.
You know, and I'm still fight throughout the whole year unless I cut my loss and so I'm mathematically out the game.
In week 5, yes.
Well, no, let's calm now. You know, not as bad as Raider Nation, who just sold off his first and the second round pick. That's gonna be tough for him next year.
He's all in. Hopefully Justin Jefferson comes back and he can make it.
He sure is all in. You know, I see his team. I see his team, and you know, it's worthy. It's worthy for contention right now. Good for him. He's all in. I think we're the guys who traded. Myself, I'm all in for now. Okay, and I think I have the firepower. I think he has the firepower, and a couple of other people think they have the firepower. But we just got to get to the playoffs.
That's right.
It's not an easy. It's not an easy road to get to the playoffs. Is that safe to say?
It's very safe to say. Just want to let every other team know, the ones that make the playoffs, when you're out in the first round, you could have got a first round pick too.
You know what? You're really inspiring. You really are inspiring. You're like a super Debbie Downer. You know, you look at the glass half full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll be the Draymond, the Dylan Brooks. Someone's got to be the bad guy.
You heard it here. You have the bad guy of Fantasy Football Wars 2023 right here. Show me your TDs. Hey, man, like I said, I want to bring you on and talk, get your take on why you sold your team. And I appreciate your insight coming out, taking your time out, speak to the owners, because a lot of people don't understand why you did what you did. And maybe my fan base out there, if I have any, decides to figure out why you did the way you did. But I understand now, and you were a man about it. You sat up here, you spoke about it, you told the family, you told the world why you did what you did, and with a straight face.
That's right. We stand on business.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. But I appreciate you taking your time and coming down to the Commissioner's Cove. You're more than welcome to come down anytime. Any owners out there are welcome to come down to Commissioner's Cove, have a nice little interview, sit down, a little chat with me. Co-commissioner is not here today. He's away on some business for the league, and I took over the show today. Fair to say?
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you coming out. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You guys be safe. Good luck tomorrow. Bye-bye.